Hello everyone, welcome to our community. We are in need of a monthly reset, but also a mid-year reset because I skipped this video last month and I just need to get back on track. I started a new financial routine. We have started marathon training, so let's fully reset. So typically I will start by diving right into goals, and I will always remind you that there are only 4 weeks in a month, so let's not overdo it. We want to set ourselves up for success, not failure. But for this one, I kind of want to go over and review marathon training, content planning, my monthly expenses from the month before, and from there, we can, come up with goals for each area of our life. And you guys can follow along with the Notion template. I will put it in the description below. I'll comment it down below, and you guys can create your own Notion as well. Let's dive in. I'm actually gonna bring you over here. Let's dive right in with marathon training. So I'm gonna pull up my plan from my run coach. I am working with Master My Run. I'm working with, it's a team of 2. So one of them is a corrective exercise specialist. She helps me with my mobility, my strength plan, my run program. And then the other person is Jason, so that's Heather. Jason is more of the sports dietitian, sports nutritionist who is helping me with my fueling, my day-to-day fueling, hydration, all of that kind of stuff. So this plan is from my run coach, and we're kind of just gonna review what's coming up over the next 4 weeks. This is where I'm at now. So basically this is the plan that she writes for me. And then under run stats, this is where I'm putting what I actually do and what my paces were. So I'm filling that in at the end of every week. So we are on week 3 right now, so this is not quite fully filled in yet. But let's go to these weeks because this is gonna be next month. So it looks like I'm gonna have my first speed workout, which is 0.5 miles at an RPE of 17, recover for 2 minutes, and then repeat 4 times, and then also do a strength program that she set up for me. And so what that RPE is, and I will have chapter markers, so if you are not interested in running or marathon training, you can skip ahead. So I just learned what this is for the first time as well. So this RPE scale is rating of perceived exertion. So it's kind of instead of going by pace, you're going by effort. So she'll have up here Monday run should be a 13 to 14. So then I know, okay, let's go somewhat hard. It should feel, how you normally feel with exercise. But then a Tuesday run might be a little lighter. You can run kind of fairly light. And let's just take a look at the next few weeks coming up of marathon training so we can kind of get a lay of the land, and I can show you how I plan for training. 13 weeks out, 12 weeks out, 11 weeks out, and 10 weeks out. I cannot believe that at the end of this month, we're gonna be 10 months out. So the first week, we're doing my first speed run, and then my long run's actually 6 miles. So you can see here that this is definitely my down week. We are kind of going on this trajectory of training where she picks it up and then takes me back down to recover. So that's gonna help prevent injury and overuse. So that'll be a really nice start to the month. Hopefully it aligns with my period. And then we have pretty much the same thing for the weeks following. We got strength, maybe she'll throw in, it looks like she hasn't really added anything into the Mondays yet. I think it's gonna be speed work that she adds in. So essentially we have our 4-mile runs, hot yoga and strength. We have low impact cardio training, 3 miles, trying to get faster each week, and then a long run. So my long runs are 12 and a half, option for a half marathon. This is crazy that that's week 4 of training, and all I've ever done is train for half marathons, and I'm training the entire 16 weeks to get to that, and for this I'm starting at that, so that's crazy. The next week 14 miles, then 15, then we bring it down for 8. So that's what this month's looking like. Send help. Oh my god, I'm already scared of the next one. We can't even look at it. Okay, that's marathon training for July. We'll get into goals for all that in a bit, but we're gonna head into monthly expenses. So I'm gonna show you what I literally just downloaded maybe 2 hours ago. So all I have so far is my expenses for this month. So I can't really do a deep dive on it, but Selena Trevino on YouTube, she does all of these budgeting videos, and Jenna Hong uses her budgeting template that she bought. And so I used Jenna's promo code Jenna25 and bought it for myself so that I could really help myself with budgeting and everything, because I do need a better system to just track my income, my expenses, all of that. And I I wanted everything in one place. So I invested, I think with the discount code, it came out to $18 in this template. And all I've done so far is put my expenses in for the month. I am traveling tomorrow, so I'm gonna work on filling everything out and like building out and getting familiar with this template on my flight tomorrow. So we'll dive more into it next month, but these are my expenses. They are locked and loaded. So this is the cool part, and it's kind of like I have to fix these cells merging. I'm just learning the platform, but I literally just did it, and you put all of your expenses in here. I just like copied and pasted and adjusted it from my bank statement, and then I went through and chose my category. And then right over here, it basically tallies up the total for me. I had a lot of weddings this month, a lot of things that I need to look cute for, and I definitely overdid it on the shopping. Like, I paid for my flights to Colorado tomorrow. Yeah, we didn't do so great this month. Utilities is not zero. That's just in my shared credit card with Ethan. So a lot of things that are kind of like unexplainable, but I like that it shows you in a pie chart automatically. It took all of the information from here and put it in a pie chart so that I can see, okay, overdid it on the shopping for sure this month. And like that's an easy thing that I can bring down next month because I know that I shopped this month. We don't have to go as crazy next month. And then really everything else is not filled out yet, but it's just good to kind of get a lay of the land and see exactly how much I'm spending on my business credit card for my business expenses. I still have a lot to do here and organize here, but we're starting somewhere. So check back in next month. All right, now let's go to creating our goals before we get into content planning because I kind of want to get really clear on my content goals before I dive into planning. My intention for this month is gonna be prioritize YouTube and getting more client work. I do not want to lose sight of YouTube. If any of my platforms, YouTube is like my main thing. But I also need to prioritize getting more client work. I think I really was burnt out and like kind of took these last few months to, I had client work for sure, but I kind of took the last few months to take a breath and like have client work but not overwhelm myself because I just spent 2 years in a job that overwhelmed the shit out of me and I feel like my nervous system is just recovering. So we gotta get back on like my grind a little bit and kind of find like a better balance. My why, to build a life where I can make money doing what I love and simplify. I really want to simplify. It's funny because I feel like if you've been following along for the past few years, like I definitely am someone who has a million jobs at once and I'm always hustling and I have really gotten to this point where I'm just like, I would love to just simplify. I'm like slowly getting over the hustle and the grind and like I'm happy to work hard at things I love, but I just feel like my nervous system got shot and like I just want like very simple streams of income. So these are gonna be my overarching goals for July. And then I kind of break it down into actual action items of how I can achieve those goals. So get into a marathon training routine, get more done on the wedding to-do list, and like I will get into specifics in just a minute, and pitch more clients. To do this month, social media, post 1 to 2 times a week on YouTube, secure 1 to 2 brand deals for August. Oh my God, guys, this is September. We're supposed to be doing August here. This entire time, my sheet has said July. That's because I skipped last month, so I apologize. That must have been really confusing this entire time. Back to do. Post 1 to 2 times a week on YouTube, secure 1 to 2 brand deals, and I'm gonna go with just that. Personal, wedding planning, get started. Secure a site visit date. We need to visit my venue. Secure a room block for the venue for my wedding. Health and wellness, complete all long runs. Stretch more or stretch daily. I have not been stretching at all. Complete all strength workouts. These are non-negotiables for me. I am sticking to the marathon training plan. Relationships, 1 intentional date night with Ethan, girls night, family, quality time 2. I kind of keep relationships the same every month. I try to hit all my points, my friends, my family, and Ethan. Okay, so we already did this marathon training. We already did expenses. So just so you know what I'm gonna do on my flight tomorrow, I am going to compile all of my income. Here is the tracker that I've been working out of, and I kind of wanna find a way, this is like my project management tool. I want to find a way to kind of combine this all into one sheet. So I gotta get it organized. I gotta put 20% of my income away for taxes. I have to just get a little more organized on top of just filing expenses and like tracking expenses. That was more like personal budgeting. Now we need to do some business stuff tomorrow. So lastly, social media. This month's gonna look a little different because I'm traveling for the first 2 weeks. So let's see what we can do. This is what I'm filming today. Filming here, let's check that off. So we have the Plan With Me video Wednesday. We have a vlog that I've been, already finished vlogging that we're gonna set live on Friday. And then let's talk about next week. We are gonna do I Tried Glow Bar on I have the first few weeks done. I kind of like to evaluate every 2 weeks. So I have my videos set for the next 4 weeks. And then when we get to the final week of August, that's when I'll kind of do all of these. Basically, there's multiple ideas on each because those are videos that I want to do coming up, but I don't know. It's just how I operate. And then when I get closer to it, they spread out. I don't know. But this is what I have going on. And then the only brand deal I have is a Love Wellness video, which is gonna be this 5 a.m. morning routine. Let's tag this as sponsored. All right, and that's pretty much it. So I feel definitely better about everything. I think once I get all my finance work done tomorrow, I will feel a lot better. I just have to get much more organized with it. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed with all that. I'm gonna include all of that budgeting stuff and that spreadsheet in next month. Hopefully it's all organized and ready to go to show you guys next month. There's a lot involved in it, so I just gotta really get organized with it. But thank you guys for watching. I want you to comment down below if you've made it this far. What is your main goal or a couple of goals that you have for this month? Let's hold each other accountable. And remember, it's only 4 weeks, so let's keep it realistic, keep it simple, set ourselves up for success. I'm sweating to death because I turned the AC off for this video. Follow along, subscribe if you're new. I love you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.